Welcome back to Swat&Vee Immigration News. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Less than 1 year into his first term, President Joe Biden has so far disappointed one significant part of the Democratic base, immigration advocates. Biden hasn't rolled back some of the most criticizing policies carried out by former President Donald Trump, and it's clear Biden hasn't prioritized immigration reform broadly, with COVID-19, the economy, and the climate change all taking priority. Even as some Democrats tried in a long shot effort to get immigration reform into the infrastructure and build back better bills, Biden has mostly left the issue to Congress to work out. Let's get into the video. As reported by Fox, the research suggests that immigration leads to a potentially huge political backlash, and Biden might have decided that neglecting immigration is the price he has to pay to try to get the rest of his agenda done. A recent review of the evidence by Alberto Alsanen and Marco Tambani found that immigrants often, but not always, trigger backlash, increasing support for anti-immigrant parties and lowering preferences for redistribution and diversity among natives. The shift, the study included, seems to arise as a result of cultural rather than economic backlash. Another recent study from Christopher Classen and Lauren McLaren focused on immigration in European countries. They found public backlash in the short to medium run or mood turns negative and concern about immigration rises. But there was some good news for immigration advocates as people get used to immigrants. The backlash seems to fade over 1 to 3 decades. You don't really need studies to see this in the real world, especially in recent years. Trump's rise in 2016 was built on concern about immigration, and as the evidence indicates, that backlash was largely cultural in nature. But when Biden administration could not show much of the progress, the question had risen from majority of the Democrat supporters. The delay in action suggests an uncomfortable possibility for many progressives. Backlash to immigration seems like a staple of most modern Western democracies. For Democrats, this conclusion means uncomfortable questions. Is action on immigration now really worth the return of Trump or the rise of other Trump-like figures over the next 2 years or 4 years? If that backlash leads to Republicans in power, would immigration reform mean less action on a host of other issues from healthcare to climate change? And would immigration reform simply be repelled in that backlash scenario anyway? Please share this information with family and friends who may need it. You can also help us spread the message by sharing it on all social media. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell for more immigration updates. Bye!